Hello everyone, welcome to part 45 of reactjs tutorial with Laravel for beginners. And in this video, we are going to work on the place order API. Okay, so we will finally start working on the order placement process for our React app, in which we are going to first place the COD order. Okay, so here, see, this form is ready, but we are going to make changes with this form. We are going to validate this form as well, and we'll put the place order button here back to our card button down, and more changes we're going to do to this React app page. But right now our focus is on the uh, placement API, order placement API. That is much crucial so that we can able to place the order with these two items in the same way like we have done in the website as well. I'm going to show you the website process, so we will follow the same process in the here as well. So I'm going to log in uh, with one of the account that we have logged in there as well. We have logged in with this one, and we're going to see these two products, and see one product is there. Okay, no issue. I'm going to click on proceed to checkout, and this is the placement process. Delivery address is there. We are filling up this delivery address. Okay, so user able to see his card products as well here, and you can able to see the grand total as well. Okay, grand total is here. So finally the user can place the order. So we are going to work on the cash on delivery process. Okay, so here as well we are going to accept the cash on delivery in initially. Later on we will work on payment method as well, but right now the COD. So here we are going to work on its API so that we can place the order from the API, from the postman itself. We will test here the place order functionality. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to close the files, and we'll first create the API here in api.php place order API in the same way like we have the checkout API here as well. I'm going to add now the place order API. Okay, place order API, place order API. So I'm going to add its route as well, route get, and here place order, and we will also see send the user ID like we used to send in the earlier APIs as well. In API controller we are going to create the new function that will be called as the place order, like this. So in API controller I'm going to add this function. Okay, place order function, I'm going to add this place order function at last. Okay, so I'm going to do it like this, and then we'll start adding this function public function place order, and I'm going to send the user ID to this function. Okay, like this. So now see, along with the user ID, this function will accept the request, will accept the data from the user, like all these data we will get to this function. So we will add here request $request, because this function is going to accept the data from there. Okay, so here in post we are going to have the data, so we are going to add the $request is method post, is method post, like this, and we will get the data, and we will first check $request all. So first of all we are going to debug that what is coming. We will keep trying testing this function because this function is much crucial. This function, if we will test side by side, then the result will be accurate for us. Okay, so we will keep testing this function side by side. $data die, like this. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to test this function in postman. Okay, so like see, user ID is 1. I am going to place it with the user ID. Earlier on also I am trying to do this thing. So what I am going to do, see, I will use this API like this URL in which I am running. Okay, so I am running the website on this URL like we used to run in the Laravel websites. So I am testing this API slash place hyphen order slash 1, as the user ID is 1. So I will give here the 1 because the user ID is 1, because here we are sending the 1 in the user ID as the parameter in the api.php. Okay, so see, we are sending the user ID, so user ID is required there, that we will send. So in the body, in body I'm going to add all the fields in the body in form data. Here you can see I have already filled up all the fields in form data, like name as Amit Gupta, address as this one, city, this one, state, this one, country, this one, pin code, this one, mobile, this one. Don't worry, we are going to add the validation for all these fields when we will work on the React app. Then we are going to add the validation for all these fields. Okay, so I have added this one, so I'm going to click on send, and we'll see here that we get these all these data here as well. Okay, so right now the COD order placement process, so we are not sending the payment method right now, otherwise we will also add the payment method here. Payment method we are going to add here, and here we are going to add the radio button like we are having in the website. Okay, this is the kind of radio button that we are going to add, but right now we are only having COD method in the basic React app. So just I am not sending anything because I am going to place the COD order, so that's why I have not added it payment method. Otherwise you can add the payment method if you have the multiple payment gateways. Okay, so now I'm going to click on send, and here once I will click on send, and here I'm going to see the method must be post. Okay, so it is wrong. See, we have created the method as get, that is wrong. We will make the method as post. Okay, so don't make the silly mistake at your end. So I will try to post once again, and we'll check. See, here we are getting now all the data. Okay, name, address, city, state, country, pin code, mobile. So it is working fine up till here. So now we will proceed further. Now see, we are going to copy some of the code, in the checkout API as well. We are getting the total price. Okay, so this is the total price that we are getting there. So I think we can copy from there. Okay, so simply I will copy up till here. That is beneficial for us. Okay, I'm going to copy this one and we'll paste it here, because we are required to have the total price, so that we can add it in our grand total field. Okay, so this one I'm going to comment now. This one, see, we will get the card items and we will get the total price after adding this code. So along with the total price, one more thing we want to get now. So I will open the products controller now. Products controller at the front, and checkout function where we are placing the order. Okay, in post method, and here you can see this is for the website security. This we will add later on. So delivery address validation, this we are not required. Payment gateway also not required. Accept we have not added. So delivery address is not required. And see, this one is required, like in the case of COD, payment method as well as the order status is new. Okay, so we can simply add this anywhere. We can add here as well. Okay, so payment method is COD, order status is new. In case of COD for COD order placement. Okay, like this. Okay, so now other than this, see, begin transaction. Okay, total price, fast shipping charges is like this. Okay, fine. uh, so the main thing is that we are required to get the total weight as well. Here I am going to find, because we require the shipping, for shipping total weight. Okay, here you can see the get shipping charges that we will get from the total weight. And total weight, I think we are getting here somewhere. Here we are getting. Okay, so like this we will also do there, like total weight initially is the 0. Okay, so every product is having some weight, so we are required to sum up those weight. Okay, so this one, the we are going to copy this one, and we'll paste here. After this we can paste product weight, but here it will not come like this. We need to calculate the product weight here. So I will add the query here, like get product weight. We can simply get it here only, okay, because only one place it is required. Product, select product weight. So this product weight, we are having the product ID from where we can get the product weight, and this is the product ID. Okay, so here we will add first. So this is the get product weight. We can simply use it here, get product weight, and here we will get product weight. Okay, so this one is not required, like this. So we'll get the product weight and we will sum up so that we will get the total weight. Okay, so it seems to be fine. Okay, so now uh, uh, see, in the same way like we have done here, we will now get the shipping charges as well, and here we are going to move further. I'm going to copy this one db transaction and this code so that we are going to modify up till here db commit. Okay, so that after that we are going to make changes with this one. So now see, calculate shipping charge. Initially it is 0, then shipping charge, get shipping charges, total weight we are getting. So delivery address, see, delivery address we are getting in dollar data, so we will use here dollar data country. Okay, we are getting the delivery address from dollar data country. Here you can see, okay, we are getting it. Okay, so total price is now shipping charges. See, coupon amount is not there in our rect app so far. Okay, in the initial version we don't have any coupon code functionality because it is complex. So this one we can remove it as well. We are calculating the grand total now. Okay, so now see, further, see, user id we are simply getting here like this. Okay, so this auth is not required at all. Okay, we are having the user id, so here we are going to get a user id. So but here everywhere we are having from the dollar data. Okay, so we will simply get the values from dollar data here, but here we don't have any email, and to fetch the email we need to fetch from the we will create one query here to get the user email. Simply we can get user email here, and that we can get like get user email equal to user select email. Only email is required, email, where id equal to dollar user id. Okay, first, so get user email. Here we will simply dollar get user email like this. Okay, so rest of the things we are going to check now. And see, coupon code, coupon amount is not required. Okay, we can just remove. And dollar data payment gateway is COD right now, so we just require to add the COD. Later on we are going to modify this code when we will work on the advanced version of our rect app. Okay, so now other fields seems to be fine here. Here again we are going to use the user id in the in while adding the order items. Okay, order id rest is fine, and id dollar item id size and due stock price. Okay, so everything else seems to be fine. This one is not required. Okay, so few of the things that we will add in our header. Here we have we are required to add few of the things like few models that we have added, products attribute. Okay, and shipping charge also in which we are getting the shipping charges of every country. Order also we are going to place the order protector also we are going to add the orders items. Okay, order and order item user editor, and one also use db as well. Okay, so these are the header statement that we need to add. So now we are ready to place the order, and after placing it successfully, if we able to successfully, I'm going to copy this one and we'll paste here db. After db commit, if the order gets successfully, we will add here product order successfully placed. Okay, just to get the success response from the API. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to place the order. Maybe some issue comes, I don't know. We have added the two of the items. Okay, so I'm going to check in the orders. Once the or we will get the order with these two items, that is having the total price is 3510. Okay, so last order id is 52 right now. So I'm going to see if the 53 id, so I'm going to fill up this one, and we'll see. Oh, sorry, not fill up. Here we will not do anything, because we will do try in app in API only, because here we have not done. This one we will going to do in the next video, but here we are going to try to place the order here from the postman. Okay, because our API is ready now, and now we are going to test it, and we'll see if there any error comes. So I'm going to click on send. Let's see. Order successfully placed. Oh, okay, in the first attempt the order gets successfully placed and the status is true. You can see the response code is 200. Okay, so I'm going to check whether the new order has come up with the 53 id. Okay, 53 order id with all the details. Let's see, I'm going to refresh it, and yes, with the 53 order id we get the new order with the amount 3610. So 100 rupees added. 100 rupees added for which thing? For the shipping. Okay, actual price is 3510 of the two items plus 100 rupees shipping charges. Okay, and we get these two items. So finally we able to place with these two items with the 2700 price, with the 810 price, both the items added by the admin. And we have also added the shipping charges, and the payment method is COD. Okay, so we able to place the order from our rect app this time. Okay, so in the next video we are going to place this order from the rect app itself, but we are going to add the validations for our delivery form as well, and also we will add one source field in the orders now, like the order is coming from the app or the website. Okay, so that also we are going to do in the future video. We are going to work on these things. Okay, so please stay tuned, and always subscribe and join the channel to get the source code. Okay, you can always join the channel to get the source code. I'm going to tell you my channel name once again: youtube.com stack developers. You can simply subscribe it for more rect and laravel updates, and you can always join the channel to get the complete source code, so that you can compare your code from time to time and resolve your issues yourself. Okay, so that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.